Our 10, yes, you heard that right, our 10 vehicle convoy rolled out of Tacoma shortly before 11 a.m. Friday morning. It was just Abby and myself on this trip, and we would be joining one of our friends and contributors, Jesus, and a group of his friends on a weekend trip down to the Sand Lake Recreation Area dunes just south of Tillamook, Oregon. We snaked our way through the streets of central Tacoma to the first fuel stop, and then made a quick pit stop at a Mexican grocer and butcher shop for some of the others in the group to grab supplies for dinner. After a quick stock up, we were off, attempting to keep our 10 vehicles in somewhat of a convoy, snaking our way along southbound I-5. We crossed over the iconic Columbia River Bridge state line border just shy of 2 p.m., battling the insane Portland traffic on a 2-lane I-5. In true Pacific Northwest fashion, the weather had a mind of its own. Over our 4.5-hour drive, we experienced everything from clear blue skies, torrential downpours, mixed in with a little hail and a sprinkle of snow, and then some dense mountain fog. After finally getting out of the city, we made our way west along Oregon's Northwest Sunset Highway, and then snaked our way south up and over Highway 6 through the Tillamook State Forest. We rolled into Tillamook just before 4 p.m., making one final stop at Fred Meyer's for some perishable supplies, and then the Tillamook Farmers Co-op to get our Oregon OHV permit and flag in order to legally access the dunes. An hour later, the pavement finally transitioned from asphalt to sand, where we took the opportunity to air down our tires, unload the side-by-sides, take in our first whiff of that fresh ocean breeze, and after a couple round of donuts and scoping out a camp spot, we made quick work of getting our camp set up for the next several nights. When I tell you that this group of guys knew how to camp, they knew how to camp. Within minutes, the Blackstone was set up and filled with mounds of meat, tortillas, grilled onions, and a ton of food to feed a small army and still have plenty of leftovers. The rest of the evening was spent enjoying many laughs, repairing our first casualty of the trip, which was a tire that lost its seal during some overzealous donuts, and just taking some time to relax from the day full of driving. Join us next week as we wake up to a pleasant and welcome surprise from Mother Nature. We venture out onto the nearly 1,000 acres of Sand Lake Dunes and witness a sunset for the books. As always, if you love this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already, and check out our social media channels. Until next time, happy adventuring.